You're listening to WHUS2, the online component of WHUS Stores, 2.whus.org. I'm Josh, and this is Just Another Wavelength, the show with a certain philosophical randomness and graceful spontaneity, as evidenced by the fact that I'm trying to talk a bit more calmly than I did most of last semester, which may have something to do with the fact that this show is now 2 hours long, something different that you might have noticed if you were just tuning in right now. If you remembered, the show used to be 6 to 7, now it's 5 to 7. So, why did I add that extra hour? Well, there are many benefits to having that extra hour, and by many, I mean 3. The primary benefit, I do believe, is now that my show is 2 hours long instead of 1 hour long, I'm hoping that it might actually end on time. Not that I don't think there are any people who come directly after me, but that could change any week. It certainly did last semester. Also, now that my show is a bit longer, I will be doing a slightly longer rendition of the News from Stores, Connecticut each week. That will be at around 6 o'clock, halfway through the show. But the other thing is, now that the show is 2 hours long, we obviously sort of have it divided into 2 separate hours, 2 separate sections, and that really gives me an opportunity to be a bit creative. And I mean, there are so many opportunities to be creative in life, and we should take advantage of them or something. Specifically, what I'm saying is, I always thought of this show as something of a music appreciation show, a music appreciation that just happens to deal with more popular music. Because, I mean, if I don't teach people to appreciate classical music, someone else will. If I don't teach people to appreciate jazz, someone else probably will. I mean, if I don't teach people to appreciate obscure rock artists, such as, I don't know, It's a Beautiful Day, I would rattle off a whole bunch of bands you've probably never heard of, but that's what my entire show is for. Anyway, what I'm saying is, if I don't teach you to appreciate those obscure artists or obscure songs by artists you've never heard of, I don't know who else will. So that's why I'm here. So I hope you do appreciate something about this show besides just me talking. Listen to the music, listen to what I'm saying about the music, try to appreciate it. I mean, if you don't try to appreciate it, you won't appreciate it. I mean, sometimes if you try to appreciate it, you still won't appreciate it, but I don't know. What I'm saying is, the opportunity that this gives me, having this extra hour to do things, is that I am now able to have a theme for part of my playlists without letting that distract me from this sort of free-form philosophical randomness that really defines this show. What I'm trying to say is, for the first half of our show, we will follow a theme, and for the second half of our show, following the news from stores, we will sort of go free-form, philosophically random, and gracefully spontaneous. That's the way we do things here at Just Another Wavelength on WHUS2, 2.whus.org. But you already know that.